Hello, I'm David Chaston with 9 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news of another big stumble by a big global bank. But first, in the US, existing home sales crept higher in January to their highest annual rate in 6 months and are 11% higher than a year ago. Tight supply levels raised the median home price to $322,000, and that's growing 8.2% a year, its fastest rise in almost a year. However, American consumer confidence has taken a hit in February, according to a survey out today. In Europe, Standard Chartered, an Asia-focused bank based in London, reported overnight an unexpectedly large loss of $3.5 billion for 2015, after being pummeled by its exposure in emerging markets and with bad loans. It was the latest in a series of weak performances by global banks amid concerns over a slowing world economy. Standard Chartered also warned that more than 150 current or former executives were at risk of having their bonuses clawed back if they were found to be responsible for the bank's poor performance. Standard Chartered is a bank about the same size as CBA in assets, but far, far less profitable. CBA made a tax-paid profit of almost $10 billion in the same period. In Germany, business confidence has suffered its steepest drop since 2008, according to a widely watched survey. The fall, the third in a row, left the index at 105.7 from 107.3 in January, and well below the expected slip to 106.8. In Australia, the lending screws are tightening. Banks approved far fewer loans for housing investors in the December quarter, wrote fewer mortgages for customers with low deposits, and reduced the number of new loans where borrowers are only paying back interest. In New York, the benchmark US Treasury 10-year yield is marginally higher again, today at 4 basis points higher to 1.8%. Yesterday's local swap rates fell slightly across the curve, with the long end back near its all-time low. The oil price is lower today, down to $32 a barrel in the US, while Brent is down to $33 a barrel. The Saudi oil minister overnight ended the fantasy that oil producers would cut output. He now says market pain is the more efficient way to force marginal producers out of the market. But he also has no idea how long that will take, because it seems that shale output gains will be more than the cuts OPEC was considering. The gold price is $12 an ounce higher today at $1,225 an ounce. New Zealand dollar is still range trading, is now at 66.6 US cents, 92.4 Aussie cents, and at 60.4 Euro cents. The TWI will start today at 71.2. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.